Greetings, and I'd like to welcome you back to my playthrough of Spider-Man. This is an impromptu stream, so I don't know if anyone will even be able to see this. I hope you can hear me out there. This will be the second, or I guess third time technically, I'll be playing Spider-Man on stream. It is a game I truly enjoy. Brings me back to my roots as a Marvel fanboy, because it's been a while since I've truly been that. At least 10 years. Back in the 90s, I used to watch a lot of Spider-Man and read a lot of the comics. But ever since, I've kind of dropped off in Spider-Man fandom, so thank you, Sony and Marvel, for creating this game. It's exactly what everyone actually wanted from a Spider-Man game. And Spider-Man Web of Shadows was crazy fun, but basically every other Spider-Man game in existence was not that enjoyable, and more like a cash grab than anything else. So this one is a return to form, just in terms of video games being fun. No, lucrative cash grabs through monetized pay-to-win strategies. Just plain, honest-to-goodness, good old-fashioned violence. So let's get into it. That so-called good old-fashioned violence, shall we? And there's nothing I can do about the audio right now. Let's do the 24% save game, shall we? What settings? Let's go back. What is midnight? Back to default. I don't think there's any reason not to. Let's also have subtitles, because sometimes I talk over the speaking, and speak over the talking. You can change difficulty in the middle of a game? Whoa. What were these spectacular, friendly, amazing, and spectacular Spider-Man? So that's just basically what I was doing. Okay. We're good. Let's just continue. I remember we were at the story part of the game, the main mission, as Mary Jane herself. Mary Jane Watson, known affectionately by Peter as MJ. "15 minutes earlier. Earlier than what? I have to watch my VOD to see. I'll only be there for a couple weeks." Spider-Man ran into MJ, and this is MJ telling her story, how she got involved.
Excuse me.
With violent criminals.
Mary Jane Watson, I am covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry.
Mary Jane is now an investigative journalist.
No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know. Maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started.
He is such a liar.
And familiarize yourself with the items.
Naughty girl.
The Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Oh, the Baku statue. Right. So, yeah, we're actually playing as Mary Jane in a Spider-Man game. Oh my word. Is that a clue? Whoops. I think it is. Or, that's just the, It's a bloody pamphlet. Theatre masks, 18th century.
Peter does it, but I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
Yeah. A demon hiding sorrowful eyes. Which one is that? Is that the middle three? I want to give enough time for each little thing. There's so much detail in this. This is brandy. Just good old-fashioned brandy. Classic. Probably the most famous Japanese art piece depicting a female. Pretty specific, but it's pretty important. Tommy armor.
Saw himself in this. A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness.
I guess. Talking about male power fantasies. Samurai and Fisk don't go together, MJ. I disagree.
Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
Basically what Gwen Stacy was in the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. And Goku period samurai 16th century.
Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
Dispensing justice on their own terms. Nice ship. Looks like the same tatami armor.
Sometimes I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress-up, getting into fights.
It's because you're a girl.
Simcaria. Weren't they just in the news?
Karia is from... Is that where Silver Sable was from? Book. It has actual letters in it. It's just so low res you can't see it anymore. Okay. I love details in video games. And this is, you know, a good amount of detail for an actually close-up walking simulator portion of a game.
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
And now you're an art commentator, are you? First you're like, I feel like all of human history is just boys playing dress-up and getting into fights. Now you're like, ah, so much tension. Yeah, there's a good guy, or a guy in white, there's a guy in black. They're not even looking at each other, they're just looking at the mid-ground. Here I am, making negative commentary on centuries-old art pieces. Oil landscape.
So beautiful. Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world. But life and work are here.
Yeah. Oil landscape on silk. Actually painting on silk. for oiling the really little people. Interesting how everything is so vertical.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Japanese art of that period. That period. You know what I'm talking about. That period. Click, 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 click. Woodcut.
Brought hidden crimes to light. We got an old school investigative journalist over here. I like her.
Women's empowerment figure.
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemonbaku.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context, I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please.
She's a criminal. Oh, stopped.
Now, this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of.
Mm-hmm. Ow! That was a quick turnaround.
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just...
That's-
A friend
oh.
in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm
Oh, I know.
sure.
I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Where? Oh, where the map point is. Okay, the objective point.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Can't go in now. She'll see me. Wait,
Good
I
writing.
recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo.
Craig, I'll call you back.
Run! Run!
My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
I'm not even here anymore.
Could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
This isn't awkward at
It
all.
is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Wish
Of
corner.
course. Be right back.
Oh, right. Where the yellow triangle is. Triangle? Quadrangle? Diamond? That's what it is.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
Puff piece.
I've got to get into that back room.
Alright, here's the
Here's
stealth.
what I think it is. This just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule?
When people are suspicious, a question mark will appear and they will investigate. If you see exclamation mark, then you've been spotted.
If she's
No
not
kidding.
your reporter, who is she, Craig?
Right?
Who is in my auction house? Oh my god.
Someone
I
with
do
excellent
not
fashion.
fix
Okay.
this.
So it's not even instant.
Well, the first thing
I can look at you for about 2 seconds.
Journalist arrested. And the second thing I'm going to do is cut off your head, Craig.
Dang,
Wow.
she's pissed.
Collecting
It's
heads.
most definitely a threat. Uh-huh.
Just walk right in front of her. You can just run right through these areas very
Fisk
quickly.
used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens, but how?
I can't use the camera taker. Pick a camera
Are there
taker?
any clues in here?
A camera. Oh, that's the same pamphlet. Let's examine it just for giggles.
He's holding something.
A golden thing. Bitcon? Oh, Icon. Wilson Fisk collection. It connect! What's up?
Statue can move.
Wow.
Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Very important. Blues. Notable for its modular design and 5 distinct points of articulation, this statue can adopt a multitude of poses. The most common is that of the Narayan Congo. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing. Wow. This pose of latent power conveys the change and chaos that can arise from small events. Oh, pick your average doohickey. Now we gotta look at everything first.
Behind them, but it looks different.
This is a very large picture of 2 people. I don't know why you framed that.
She certainly is cozy with Fisk.
Now we can examine this.
Maybe these pieces move.
Maybe. Oh, yes. Move. Okay. Left arm, left, and left, and hit, and
Maybe I should turn the head. Nice.
wow, that's very hand-holdy.
So close. But a piece is missing.
Okay,
I've
take
seen
this.
these before.
Okay. Stealing.
That's
Said she was a naughty girl. Ah, what? Oh. The doohickey to the right. And spinny. Woo! Oh, I have to take it. Take it and place it. Name it and claim it. So it.
Norman Osborn. What is this?
Devil's breath.
Devil's breath. What is devil's... What the...
Fire, obviously. How do these people see through these masks?
Excuse me, sir. You can't be.
Not good.
Where's the statue?
In there.
They have good fashion sense.
把文件找出来。
Oh,
I was on my way to the
That's it.
exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
The
forgot.
guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
In the Scarlet Spider costume.
Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too.
Don't say that
Not
out
exactly
loud.
how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Map offline. I love this little chibi version of Spider-Man. It's like, why would you even put that in here? Kind of a hilarious choice. Where are suits? Can you change your suits? I don't know that you can. Huh. Cannot change suits while in these story missions. Very odd. Okay, what was I supposed to... Oh. Moving on.
All right, of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
Where's he?
我们的机会终于来了。
终于来了。
Okay, Pete. I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. Ow. That file. What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath.
Gave that guy an amnesia.
To build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
I like how the guys actually speak Chinese. Oh yes, I have to cause distraction.
Gotta stay silent.
Not sure why I did that. I'm sure that was the wrong thing to do. Yep. Well, dead. Pretty grim. Mission failure. Yeah, see, in the stealth mission, you can wait like 2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 seconds before they see you. But this... it's immediate. It's not very fair to the player. And that doesn't cause any noise. Do that.
我听到有声音。
Take down, more like take up.
刚刚
Nap time.
他们快就知道了。有人倒地。
Oh, how did I miss this guy? I got him though. Was very fortuitous. Not in my ponytail.
No.
I wish I could do that in the game.
Hide! Not cool with the hostage taking, guys.
Oh wow, that was nice.
Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before.
他怎么还不死？
I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters.
Let's see what the holo decoy does.
All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean?
拉警报！蜘蛛侠来了！
Seems like this is an energy thing.
Seeming
not a
to
ghost
do
thing.
anything.
All good. Fight a ghost stays on the old bucket list.
Oh. And special move. That was cool. Sparks. This guy does not look friendly. Nice choreography, fellow. Can't remember if there are any special dynamics with those guys. I think it's just web them up. Just like the large fellows, the big thugs. Oh! There we go, yeah. Oh, crap. He could track you. Oh man. I don't know why, but I keep expecting them not to be able to track your movements so easily. Let's just end this quickly.
Daily cardio? Check.
It's destroying ancient masterpieces. See, there are no eye holes. How do they see?
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That... I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
We got 211 in transport. Heading down to Med Central. A couple of suspects down here.
Mix? Like the last 6 months never happened?
I don't know, if she just walks out of there after there's a major criminal thing, maybe they already interviewed her, maybe they already checked her out with the paramedics. That seems rather unrealistic. Just saying. Police are always more thorough than
Since when did Mix become Italian?
shown.
No idea, but I'm
Games
still
and
glad he
movies.
makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Italian restaurant that gives you fries.
Yeah, well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So
Robbie.
I'll be meeting with a legal team. Again.
There you go.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business.
Business.
How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but
Buzzword.
is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, and raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we did that?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the Siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
She should have said, go get him, Tiger.
Love seeing you two together again.
Cameo.
You always were my favorites.
I think everyone shares that statement. Gwen Stacy's death, spoilers, is I think the only thing that makes her story stand out above the rest. But for whatever reason, probably because Stanley likes them the best, he ships them hard.
Hey, it's me. What's with the
It's
units
just a
heading down
better
third?
love story.
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Ooh, I like this side mission.
Well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime.
He's a big cupcake.
I
Love
just
it.
had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
4 guys standing around. I almost thought that his hand movements actually matched the beat, but my hopes were too
I just want
high.
to make sure you haven't left any equipment you've built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
So, Otto likes Spidey. Interesting. Manhattan is quite large. I'm just figuring out, like, where I'm going to go next. Landmark chasing is what we are going to do, and we're going to change suits because, while I like the Scarlet Spidey suit, it's not very recognizable as Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man. So, back to the game's original. So we have a skill up, do we? Urge takedown range is actually pretty nice in stealth situations. Improves focus gained at higher combo points. I think that's the best for now. What is this? Rocket return. Press L1 and R1 to throw rockets back at enemies. That seems helpful. Brute enemies can be grabbed and thrown when webbed, affecting enemies over a wide area. That'd also be nice. But yeah, this. Let's just go good old combo booster. Simpler the better. Easier to understand. We're back in the game, people. We're back in the red and blue. Red, white, and blue, actually. I didn't actually notice that. The American flag colors, and a lot of other flags, internationally. The fact that he's stationed in America makes more sense that he would be wearing American colors. Yes, this is what we're supposed to be taking pictures of. Oh, Daily Beagle? Yes. Norman Conquest, Mayor's lead grows. Wild Ones, Biker Gang, Drug Rings. Art Attack, Masked Gang, Rob's Gallery. Emily Osborne's Legacy. Haven't heard much about Emily Osborne. Yes, you alls to state.
I got a business proposition.
Okay.
You can hang out here anytime.
Oh, that person has 3 extra.
Just wow.
Wow, just wow. Nice hood. Should you just be standing here like that? Ah, get out of the frame. Yeah, itch. There we go.
Mashed up piece.
A little too much effort for one picture. But you can't stop me. And now, Central Park. Swinging through the trees. Ow. Just hit the tree. Once again, I think I've already said this in a previous stream, but the fact that you cannot attach yourself— ooh, obelisk. Let's sit on the obelisk. There are actually landmarks that you can— there, see?
Ooh, love that shot.
Secret photo ops. That are not included in the rest of the discoverable or marked places on the map. At the front of the building? No. Okay. Around to the side. That tree.
Hot stuff coming through.
Got some kind of skin condition under that
Got it.
suit or something?
You got some kind of skin condition under that suit or something? Gotta love you, New Yorkers. Oh. Ah. How are you supposed to even... Solomon or Guggenheim? I think that's a real place. If memory serves correctly. I don't know. Can it not zoom in? Can you zoom out?
You got some kind of skin condition under that stupid suit or something?
You're that same guy, huh? Solomon Guggenheim Museum.
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
It really is you.
Is this a secret photo op? Oh.
Interview for my blog?
You don't mind, right?
I don't mind anything, man. Now that I'm streaming again, I'm just happy to be playing a game on stream. I also kind of wanted to play this because I keep up on a lot of like YouTube videos that talk about the quality of games and specifically Spider-Man. And as you know, any gamer knows, watching someone else play a game or talk about a game will cause you to want to play that game. I had a mighty need to play this. Where am I even going? The top of the tower? I think that's where I'll go. I'm not going to actually go to the main event in this stream, I don't think. I'll just spend the entire time getting the side quests and objects and collectibles as one large A.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Like...
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans. And a flashy
Shenanigans.
so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people. And it's ruining New York.
a raft. I don't seem to remember that being in the comics, but the name sounds familiar. It's basically just Alcatraz from the future, which is a pretty cool concept. Alright, time for actual combat. I'm going north first, and then I can zip around to the west in a zigzag formation, or I guess an L, and then return to where I was, at the next Fisk hideout, and then... So I'm basically just stratifying which goal I am going for. First the Fisk hideout, then the landmarks, and so on and so forth. Should just keep this open in case anything actually pops up. Any green pops up in the view screen. Nada? Not yet. Sometimes you just fail.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks. Checking on a nap time.
Safe. Oops. I wish that Spider-Man would just zip to points on his own. Rather than going over them first. Just a little nitpick.
That's me, the boss is handling it right. Let the other players come back strong.
Spider-Man was gentle. Hammerhead.
It's like that time the boss had to leave the country. Exactly. He beat the charges, came back, and nobody crossed him.
I think people were glad he was back. He kept things from getting too out of control.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Like Jimmy Fonda. Yeah.
Sleep it off.
Here's the other guy. There he is. I'll do a back attack. Wow! Yeah! That really necessary.
I heard that. Literally didn't see that coming.
Hey, wake up! Damn it!
Uh-oh. Now they're cursing. Oh. Need to separate these fiends. Oh, crap. Thank you. Oh. Just walk straight through those metal pipes.
We need to keep an eye out.
Can you not?
Anyone's
There we
there,
go.
show yourself. I could use some backup.
Why is he still dangerous? Oh, bother, I'm going to have to just fight them.
Hey, wake up! Damn it!
Disarm 5 enemies. I don't think I even have that ability. And I can do it later.
Stand by.
Hey, Andre, you still up for ramen after this?
What? Who's there?
I don't think... Okay, now they see me. Let's get ready to rumble. Is there another way to disarm enemies than the one I'm familiar with? Which is basically just pulling it with Y. I mean, it's triangle.
Bring him down already.
Oh, good. Yeah, see, I can't do that. That would normally pull away the weapon from the enemy, instead of just pulling them slightly toward you. Ugh, see, that guy almost got me, even though I already dodged. You have to have perfect timing on your dodges, or else it just won't do anything for you. Ah. Okay, they have heavy weaponry.
I'm gonna have to write.
See, just like that. And to break necks. I love doing that. There we go. Yes. Okay.
This'll shut your mouth.
That works. Ouch.
Why don't I have backup? All right, nobody likes me.
You are in the Avengers, Spidey. Or at least you were at one point.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
This just
no kidding.
Stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Well, that worked.
Come on, bring him down already.
Reinforcements. You know there's different types of reinforcements.
That works.
You could just say great job a lot.
Yes. Oh no.
Get down here and fight like a man.
I got rid of that real quick. I've never done that before. Ah. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what those guys do. Oh, I'm dead. Ah. Not so. If you just move quickly, they won't be able to get a bead on you. It should make sense, but it's not always the case in every video game.
More of them.
Oh, okay.
It's touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
I love how even if that it's close to you, but you're the one who sent it, it doesn't work on you. I did not see what was going to hit me at all. Spider Sense is a little underwhelming in this game. Oh, really? Okay. The fact that I don't have the ability to disarm means that I'll have to redo this at some point, so I'll just hit these guys as fast as possible. That didn't even work. This, yeah. Yes!
It's the end for you.
Haven't used Hollow Decoy at all because I have no idea how useful it is. If it is useful at all.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Big Willie.
Well, you've got a red suit,
What
so
a name.
you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
The white, I don't even think that this is even primarily red anymore. You could say he's any color between red, white, and blue. You could say he's wearing a white suit, and you couldn't say nay. That kind of logic that she's using. What is this landmark that I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh, it's way down here in an alley. Is this is the bad guy hideout?
Folks, thinks you've heard me express...
What?
Present from the boss.
Oh.
This crap off me!
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
I love the web shooters. I do hate the fact, though, that if there's an enemy nearby, it'll just
And
interrupt
that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Lady, hey, do you like stuff?
Yes. I like stuff.
Keep fighting the good fight, man.
You too, man. Moving right along. An assembly line of picture taking. These taxis always getting in my way. Well, that was death-defying and physics-defying. Anything around here? Oh, yes. What was it? I'm in the middle of the street. Thank you.
Hey, Spider-Man, anyone do your taxes?
I didn't even know I was on the wall.
Getting my CPA.
Anyone do your taxes? Spider-Man? There was something around there. Oh. I can high-five someone.
Hot stuff coming through.
You're the best!
Oh, double high-five.
Hello? It's you! Only been in the city a week and
I'm gonna find these hidden photo op areas. Through here? I have no idea what that is. Subject obscured. What am I even looking at? Is it because it's that landmark? When I'm heading toward... Yeah, it is. Oh well. All that optimism for nothing. There we go. Further away, I want to be further away. How about on top of this giant ball?
Blocking sidewalks.
Blocking sidewalks.
Love it.
Landmarks complete. What? Oh, in this division. Another Fisk hideout? Well, until then, I'm going to have to take a bathroom break. So forgive forgive me. Something I can't stop. So, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Till then. Wow, wow, wow. Ugh. Alright. I'm back. Let's do this. Alright. Let's do this thing. Alright. So, this hideout, enemy base, form a 20-hit combo and hit 3 enemies with scaffolding. How you had to do that? Oh, I'm in mid-flight. Not that that is any trouble. Not like in Spider-Man 2 and 3 where you swung wrong, you could actually hurt yourself. Oh, is that it? No. Should be. Could be a landmark point. How about tricord? Nope. Here we are. Why? Okay. Nobody saw me and all that.
Yuri, this place is full of fist guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns. Obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
That counts? No, I guess not. He's safe. Oh. They saw me. My spidey sense is tingling. Scaffolding. Oh, I know what scaffolding is.
Who's this? So you trained this. How do you get so powerful? You trained with the sumo. It's all about the ass. I ain't never. Someone's in. I'll shut your mouth.
Well. Okay, now they know I'm here. It wasn't very important to have a silent entrance. Oop. Where's some scaffolding? Oh, scaffolds. Wherefore art thou, scaffolds? I must find some scaffolds. Oh, there we go. Oh. You know what? I'm taking you out. Because you need to be out.
I can't reach him. Bring him down already. Something ain't right. Better call the fella.
Fellas, something ain't right. You bet there ain't. Me. All kinds of wrong work for you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ew, come hither. That's not what I want to do either. Okay, I'll hit that guy.
Spider-Man.
That's great. Okay, more scaffolding. Mass! Okay, there's not a lower floor than this. That guy needs to be taken out immediately.
Let him get tired of you. So am I.
One guy says, I'm tired of you, the other guy says, so am I. That's hilarious.
This will shut your mouth.
Get away. Ah! Well, I knew that was going to happen. Hang tight. There we go.
This doesn't care.
Nobody can do anything. As long as they're all melee guys, I'm fine. Like this is fun and easy And this guy takes a lot of hits.
More guys? Okay, form an orderly
Okay,
line.
how
I promise I'll
about
arrest
decoy,
everyone.
please? I have no idea what that does. Doesn't seem to be helping anything. I guess if you're stealthed, then a hollow decoy might actually help you. Where's the scaffolding? There was some there, there was some there. Yeah, maybe I'll just throw everything until I run into something else. That's a scaffold. That's not scaffolding. This is not scaffolding. What is? Nothing to throw around here.
Can't stay up there forever.
Glad I already got the combo. A 20 combo
Sad that when I see a mob
spree
rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me, but they always do.
is very easy to achieve.
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on it. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
Come on.
He's gonna throw it.
He's gonna throw it. Don't know why I used that on that guy.
Reinforcements.
That works.
Great. I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
It's a lot of fun to cause pain as a superhero.
Smoke him.
As Deadpool once said, let's punch somebody. Yeah. I can't find any other scaffolds.
Time to end it.
Crap.
He's getting weaker.
He's getting weaker.
Winding up. Hit him.
That's a great skill to have.
Get down.
More of them. Find someone
Final
who cares about you
wave.
like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden.
Shoot him down already.
Are there even 3 scaffolds to pull down? I think I've only found 2. Yeah, I'm at a loss. So let's just finish this. I can get a perfect score the next time. I don't know why, but I just want to send everyone off of the building.
He can't let him win.
Where's the other guy? Good.
You asked for this.
Ow.
You don't mess with the Kingpin and live. Hey, what the?
Yeah, that didn't hurt me. That's just nice. Ow! Cool. I'm going to request a redo.
People won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
Retry. I'm gonna have to find all of the scaffolds first, and then draw the enemies to it, rather than just run around hoping to find the right scaffolds for the right situation.
Everyone's underestimating us. Cops, Spider-Man, Masha, and they're gonna pay the price.
Who on earth is Masha?
Lady Knight.
Okay, that was one. One down there. Right? Right? Insane? Yeah, I'm insane. Not one. Oh.
What? He was out of shape? Yeah, a lot of people think that. Most of them. Anyone else?
Snoring now.
That's one scaffolding.
It's all about massive strength.
There's two scaffoldings. Scaffolds? They're right in the same area, so wouldn't logically there be another one nearby? What am I even holding on to? Oh, that makes sense. That is something else that is amazing. I just have to give this game props for.
You're in timeout.
Every web that you shoot has a logical pinning point. Oh crap, hi. Let's see. Suit power, something else, please. Battle focus is pretty nice. They stun attacking enemies. I don't get it.
I got him cornered!
I know where the two of the scaffolds are. Where's the third? Hello? Would you tell me where the other scaffolding is? I've done this before. Okay, there's one. There are two. This isn't that large of an area. Not even multiple, unless it is, and I'm just... No, it's not multiple levels. Have to appreciate the music. Very Batman-y right now. Let's do that again. What on earth happened? Well, the guy went away like I wanted.
So am I.
Just throwing things.
Spider-Man, show him who he's messing with.
That's not the guy I wanted to hit, but okay. Oh my goodness.
Get these webs off me!
Where's another guy that I can hurt? There he is.
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
Oh, come on.
Take him down.
Wow. Hey, I might even die here. I don't do something about it. I'm just at a loss as to where the other scaffolding is. Maybe I just have to hit at least 3 guys at the same time with it. Okay, that wasn't very smart, was it? That's 1. I just have to hit 2 more at the same time. Come, hit me. Really? Did it! Okay, that's all I needed to do. There wasn't even a 3rd one. That's why it was a challenge. I am silly. Sometimes. Most times. Okay.
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. They always do. Stay away from that thing.
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of
you. Yes. Poor guy. I don't know how I got in the air, but I did.
Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
Got something for you.
Nope. Oh. Why? Just why? Oh, really? Wow. Dodged a bullet and or fist there. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that guy.
Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden.
Wish I could disarm these guys with their shields. I'll take care of this guy first. I'll take care of that guy first. Now, I keep thinking that you can actually dodge bullets by just running away, jumping away. Things that would make sense. No, you have to hit the dodge button or else it just doesn't make sense. Well, that was extremely clumsy, but I got all of the bonus material, so I'm happy with it. That's how I feel about most of the game.
People won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up.
But 90% of the time, I feel clumsy about fighting. Maybe that's just because I'm not that good at it yet. And I'll admit that. I might not even get that good at the whole game by the time I finish it. Expect nothing from me. You'll have a great time. No reason to retry that. Are we... okay, so... another Fisk hideout is the next thing to do, unless there is actually a thug crime. Which I would not be too sad about having to interact with. Right back where I was. Avenger Tower. Oh, it's past Avenger Tower. Okay. Always sad whenever I hit the ground. Like I failed as Spider-Man. Can I not run up this wall? That is a blatant mistake on the part of the developers. You can run up any other wall but these. Really? Wow. You just have to jump them. Just... oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Sometimes Spider-Man just goes out of control. But that's okay. We'll forgive him. I must agree with Ben Jenkins. I think nighttime is the best time to be Spider-Man. Okay, what is this building right here? For some reason it has battlements made of brick. Looks rather anachronistic. I kind of like it all the same. I'm loving the word anachronistic lately. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been practicing it, so to speak. Every word that you learn or that you know but haven't used for a long time, just like a muscle, you have to test it. It's a skill or anything that you learn you can forget easily. That's how it is with anachronistic. I'm getting used to using it again in a way that is accurate. Because I generally don't. Okay. I'm in the hideout. I'm sure they can see me.
I found a Fisk construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Times like this are when you find out who your friends are.
I need perch takedowns.
Boss has a long...
So, perhaps changing for the time being to Sound of Silence would be better.
How long you been with him?
Since the old days.
Rigoletto. Damn. Hey! I see him! Boss is sick
Oh, crap. Well, let's reload the last checkpoint, shall we? I believe checkpoints happen automatically, right before any mission. Yeah, here we are. Perfect. I'm gonna get this guy first.
You ever get pinched by Spider-Man?
Gotcha. One takedown.
Whoa. I don't want to hear about what's going on in your pants. Boss's lawyers handled it good, though. Played up the vigilante. Now the guy's not a cop. They do.
Interesting. The fact that Spider-Man is not with the authorities officially allows... Oh, crap. Can you even do perch takedowns when you don't have stealth enabled? It should be, as long as you are above someone. Oh, really? Come on. I guess not. Oh, that stinks. That's the worst. Oh, really? Okay. Those guys have great aim. Except for when you are dodging in particular. Why not? Oh. Alright, reload. A little silly. I should have used the stinking suit power, which I got specifically for this hideout. How long does it last?
Damn. Even before the boss was the boss, huh?
Trust me, kid. The boss was always the boss.
Oh, it's done already? Well, that's very short. If you think about it, it's extremely short amount of time to be immune to the alerts of the enemies. Alright, come on. Really? How far away do you have to be from your buddies? You get a perch takedown. Pretty far. Makes sense. What was that? Someone is knocking things around. Yeah. I can shoot this. One of these guys will go over there. This guy won't. I can smell victory from here. Wafting from this fellow's backside. Ugh. Did not mean to say that. What's the next combo thing? Oh. Might as well. I was going to use... every time. That hurts so much. Empathic pain. Anesthesia, as one might term it. That had to make some sound.
Surprise! Getting too old for this.
How does it... Knock or throw 5 enemies off the building. Ooh, I love this one. He's great.
Tommy! I swear I'll blow him away for this. I heard this.
Someone needs a nap.
And now I'm going to switch to... this. Web Blossom.
Where are those idiots? Yo,
and... Ow, wow.
Spider-Man! Make him dead!
Make him dead. See? No, it's not off the building. Ow, I didn't even see that. Ah! Let's just go around the block, shall we? Okay. Amazing how they know where I am.
Got something for you. Look out! Open wide!
Ouch! How does it feel to get shot by your friend? Okay, there's one. Yep. There's two.
back up. For a guy in jail,
Or not.
men are awfully loyal.
Keep falling on things.
Now, no!
Yes.
Gonna crush your skull!
Oh, really? Sometimes Spider-Man, like, jumps into an attack, which gives you a little bit of leeway with your attacks so that they actually land, even if you're not perfectly... Oops. Permanently. I think I already made that joke. His grammar is not the best.
Hey, new arrivals. Did I
Oh, that's done.
party? Chip
Okay.
in. No, for real. I need rent money.
Where is everyone? Over there. So let's just
Spider-Man,
jump
I
in
just checked.
amongst them.
There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
That'll work.
Counterfeit. That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct. Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more fist goons.
Come on. I was aiming for the other guy, or at least wanting to. You have to get very far away. Oh! Too late for that. That was epic. Really? Okay. No! Ah. Yeah, some of the controls are not as tight as they should be. Greetings, Zissou! I forgot. I put it out on Twitter.
More backup? Guys! Willie said to take the day off. Scout's honor!
I just started streaming about an hour and a half ago, a little less. Oh, I see. Yes, I did know this. But would you have known if I would have said so on Facebook? It was a sudden change of heart. My, physical abilities don't really work according to my schedule, so... My apologies. But you're here now. Which is the important thing. Ah! Ah! So the tagging is the important thing. But I will do so in the future. Although, you know, wouldn't want to, interrupt your Oceans viewing. Oceans 8. I don't even know which Oceans I've seen anymore. It's been quite a long time since I've watched those videos. Movies.
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
Good to know. You like my streams more than they deserve, I think.
Every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running. Which is bad for Fisk, and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Oh, hi, Fisk.
Really? Funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'd be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety.
Not good.
Fisk Construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue.
Why were you watching it?
Inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
I mean, that seems to have happened many times, Spidey. Because you got it from the library? Why did you have it from the library? So many questions. That must be answered. I just visited the library here that's close to our house. It's like 2 minutes, which is amazing. Excellent. It's a good little library. I'm excited to be frequenting it. And also getting horrible movies rented from it. Not sure how good their selection is. You can always order things in. A beautiful bridge. Can you even... Okay. It's not. There we go. It in frame.
Perfect.
Perfect! He says that for absolutely every single picture he takes. Perfect! Silly, arrogant Spidey man. Okay, where am I going? Oh, there are tons of landmarks over here. In Midtown Manhattan. Of course there are. I have nothing but landmark locations. Ah, yes. The church. You just snap a picture from above. Get the cruciform look. I guess not. I couldn't even take the picture. Maybe it's because I was free falling. I'm sure there's a song that I could make reference to with that same exact... Ah. Well, that is... It's kind of a horrible picture if I'm trying to get the entire church in, but it's a beautiful picture if you're just going for the stained glass.
Got it.
Excellent architectural replication of the real-life buildings. And there's another one right over here. Level up! Yes! +1 skill point. I'm taking a picture of this blasted pool. Yes, it's the rink, skating rink. And I don't think there are any ice physics. Oh, are there? No. That billboard in the back is kind of ruining the shot, but...
Beautiful.
Guess I could have shot it from here, huh? Oh well, you learn from your mistakes. Wait, this is... Yes, this is... the other one. Radio City. Okay, so that one wasn't perfect, but he loved it nonetheless. Nevertheless. Rand? Wait. Just picture of the idol. That's all. I have no idea what Rand Corporation is. I'm sure there's a comic book nerd that will fill me in. Not. I'll never know. I was going to say, I really ought to brush up on my Spider-Man lore, but I'm honestly not too into it. This is the most I've been into a Spider-Man game in almost, like, 18 years. I'm not really interested in engaging with the lore any more than I am by playing this game. One of those things where it's like, I love anime and the stories and manga that it comes from, but just because of the media format of anime, I'm much more likely to watch it than to read the source material, even if the source material is leagues better. Still do try to read the source material, though. The ideal. To do both.
Sorry,
Hello.
I'm usually web swinging.
What am I even supposed to take a picture of here? I don't like to take a picture unless I understand what the point of it is. I'm supposed to take a picture of the red seats? What? Guess so. Whatever. Perfect. Okay. Okay, shouldn't I go to this one? It seems a little closer. Yes. Yes. Wolf Sheep. Toonie Award winner. No idea what a toonie is. Oh, yes. Daily Bugle. That, of course, is a real-life landmark.
Always a great paper.
Ah.
Even more now that Jameson's retired.
Always have to make things clear for people who don't know Spider-Man lore. It's like, the Daily Bugle isn't real? No, it's not. Wait a minute. There's something I... who's that supposed to be? Anyone important? Nope. Some picture of some blonde person. Oh. That poster is visible through this window, not through that one. And there's a fridge there. That's a completely different room. That's pretty cool, though. At the same time as being kind of immersion breaking. Wow. Hilarious. It's like an entertainment room, and this is like a kitchen. I'm seeing multiple dimensions at the same time! Is that? No? What's his problem? Why are you laying on the floor? Couldn't be my fault, could it?
Spider crisis coming through!
Aha.
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
That is an excellent billboard of Shakespeare's plays. That's not one. Oh. Subject off center.
Sounds corny, but you're my hero. Seriously.
They always say that. Wave to my grandma.
I know, I'm a jerk.
Yeah, that's the closest one. Do you work out? Good question. Does Spider-Man work out? Is he just this strong at his basic fitness level? Or could Spider-Man actually be way more fit, stronger than he already is?
Beautiful.
Still don't know what I'm looking for.
Ooh, love that shot.
Jimmy's Pizza.
Magnifique.
United Nations. Right here. The horrible picture of it. That's what it is. Oh, that's a horrible picture.
I wonder if King T'Challa got his powers from
Wakanda Embassy.
Dude's tough, but that'd still can't believe Shocker's loose again.
Keeps interrupting himself. Oh wow, all of the landmarks over there have been hit. Don't think I shall be backing the Shocker yet. Wakanda forever! Indeed, Zissou. Ah! That's the Wakandan embassy right there. And it's pink. I do not know why it is pink, but it is lit up rather nicely. They are the pink lights. Maybe that's the national color of Wakanda? Or something. That effect. Don't touch the ground, Spidey. Okay, you can touch the tops of buildings. What area am I in? In Chinatown? I do believe that the map of Manhattan, at least the playable area, is much smaller than actual Manhattan. Not sure by what percentage, but by quite a lot. That had to be the amount that is here of real Manhattan is replicated wonderfully. That's not a good picture. And I have to do this service. Okay. Get on the top of this truck. As he takes us to the rest of New York. Oh yeah, skill points available.
The Williamsburg Bridge. A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live.
That's a fine picture, I guess. Oh, new suits. Ah yes, the electrically insulated suit. I need research tokens, though. Wait, that's a landmark right there.
Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
Spidey, hey, you like stuff? Sorry.
What am I looking at? I don't like that poster. What's the point? This building... Can I just take... Yeah, I can take any look at this building I want, and perspective will work. Oh, this is the front of it. Is this Space Tower? No, it's not. Well, that's a tree. Sure is a tree.
Confucius Plaza. I could use some of his wisdom right about now.
Okay. Very small plaza. New yoga studio.
You okay?
So much yoga. Running up fire escapes. Good thing they made sure to animate very well. Oh, this is just Chinatown. I think.
Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy, but fun.
Touristy, but fun. Excellent commentary there, Peter. And all the things. I should probably use my experience points, don't I? The answer is yes. Focus isn't worth a lot when you can't use it on anything. Well, pistol and baton yank. do that. If I really wanted to increase my XP earnings, I would get the skill that allows me to do tricks. Doesn't give very much, but it's a thing. A damage control, is that? Yeah, that's the Avengers building. The Avengers need a damage control building in order to keep what happened in the Civil War movie, at least, not in the comics, from happening. Lateral damage. I feel like Free Runner is a pretty easy achievement to unlock. Just do this. For probably hours. You love both Civil Wars, movie and comic? That's good. A lot of people didn't like the, well, that's not true. Most people liked the Civil Wars movie, but die-hard fans actually found it less good. Which I can understand. It's not quite as edgy or deadly as the comics. Or as tragic. They had to keep the MCU going. Less good than a comic, yeah. In a way, that's true of every Marvel story. Comic's always going to be better. The point is, therefore, to make as good of a movie as you can, sometimes even in spite of the source material. Well, not in spite of. That's, you don't want to be spiteful of the source material, but you want to honor the source material while also doing new things, as Avengers clearly has done. Yeah, I really liked the Winter Soldier movie. One of my best friends, like, that's his most hated Avengers movie. Like, he generally just really doesn't like it. He doesn't like thrillers in general that much. Just like spy movies, not his thing. Spy action, thriller, comic book movies, he despises. It's like, it's just a bunch of action slapped together. I'm like, but the action is so good. Yeah, some of the choreography is just really silly, but I don't know. It has an intensity to it that most other, a lot of the other Marvel movies and superhero movies didn't have. Do I have a guess for the next Avengers title? Oh, I think I heard of it at one point, like what it might have been. What they were discussing. I can't remember. This one is Infinity Wars.
Forgot how much I love photography.
I can't really guess. I've heard something as to what it might be, but I can't even guess. Infinity Battle. Avengers Forever? Wow. That is quite epic. That seems kind of final, though. Like, it's kind of like Batman Forever. Like, this better be the quintessential Avengers movie, or else. And it better be, actually, but I think it might have Infinity something on it. like some kind of reference to Infinity War. That's just my guess, my theory. I haven't really stocked up on memorizing what those alleged title rumors are. Can I already take a... No, this is different.
No, I'm a jerk.
I have to get really far away in order to get the entire church in frame.
Can't believe
Which you don't have to do.
again.
I want to. There we go. Trinity Church in the financial district. How would I feel if you discussed what Steve Rogers looked like in a set photo you've seen? I don't mind whatsoever, and I don't think I have enough viewers to be like, don't spoil the movie for others. If it's spoilerific, I don't know. I'm fine with it. Spoilers would be the only reason to not listen to it, and as you should know by now, I am not at all concerned with spoilers. If there's something in a movie that knowing it will absolutely destroy the experience of the movie, then it's probably not that great of a movie to begin with some exceptions. Possible time nonsense? I like time nonsense. I mean, things like the Infinity Stone and stuff like that make for, some pretty good time nonsense. So it makes sense in universe. Maybe it was just a flashback. Like Steve Rogers from World War I or World War II. World War I, no. World War II Steve Rogers. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see. Battery Park. A good place to fight Electro, I think. Although, I don't know. If the batteries are generating electricity, that is. Anyway. I do want to see more Doctor Strange, but I don't know. We'll get that.
Get the hell out of me. Call the police.
Sorry.
Huh.
Pretend I'm a bad guy. Best vacation ever.
Magnificent.
That guy is totally in the way, but whatever. So, yeah, we didn't see Ant-Man really in Infinity War, did we? I think we might have. Did he get sanded? That's a spoiler, but Infinity War has been out for a while. I was a little disappointed that Ant-Man wasn't in Infinity War prominently. Yeah, talked about but not seen. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Right. That is true. Well, what just happened there? Okay, am I done with landmarks already? I wasn't even paying attention. I was reading your stuff. I think I'm done with landmarks. Unless new ones open up later. Wait, did I take a picture of this good old Lady Liberty? No? Yeah, with so many heroes in the Avengers, it's like scheduling, man. Norman Osborn in the MCU. Interesting. I also want to see another Tom Holland Spider-Man, if possible. With more, you know, not more enemies, but another enemy at least. That would bring in something interesting. And yeah, Norman Osborn, just not as the Goblin as himself, is a very interesting prospect. Like, he's basically the Lex Luthor of Spider-Man's universe. Jake Gyllenhaal is Mysterio? What? Mysterio? Is that, are you joshing me here? I haven't heard, you know, been up on the Marvel news, as I've said. We go into the main mission, which I thought was the side mission. Wow! Shocker.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
Shocker is one of my favorite villains in the Marvel Spider-Man universe.
That's what you said last time.
Because he's so normal. He's literal thug.
Let's consider it.
I wanted to thread the needle with this, but never mind.
What's the money for, Herman?
Also Mysterio. Mysterio is
just trying to make polite conversation.
My favorite Spider-Man villain.
More rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions.
Oh crap.
Come on, Herman. At least talk to me so we can make it interesting.
Oh. Him.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
Ow.
Noted.
I see an IMDb
Honestly, Herman, why are you
link, so that is probably pretty legit.
watching your every move? I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb.
Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio.
You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself.
I mean,
You must be working with someone.
I can't remember
Someone.
the name of
Tell me who
Mysterio.
it is now, or make me punch it
You
out of your
wasn't
leg.
yanking the
Your
chain.
choice.
Ow! Or pulling my spider leg. You've also seen a picture of him on set. Oh. Whoa. And how did it look? Was he just in character as, outside of his suit? Why? Quentin Beck, that's right. Beck. But yeah, I think almost anyone could do a passable Quentin Beck with kind of
You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality.
an eccentricism to him.
Awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
And what I'm saying is anyone with a good amount of eccentricity would be able to play him well. But Jake Gyllenhaal.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
They better go with the helmet, Zissou. They better, because
Looks like I got
the
some
whole,
free time.
like, Amazing
Now's a good
Spider-Man
time to look
2
into that mask.
interpretation of villains,
It's MJ.
the whole, like, 2000s interpretation of villains,
You're up late.
where everything is minimalist,
Catching up on the news. Looks like you
it's
were
really
quite
frustrated
the
me
shocker tonight.
over the years.
Yeah, He was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for
Yeah.
dinner. What do I owe you?
I mean, let's hope
How
so.
about a favor? You still have that
And
mask
it
from
will
the
be
gallery?
interesting,
Yeah.
no doubt.
I'm actually on my way to
With
the
that
Peace Center
casting.
now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee.
I don't even know.
He has a degree in art history.
Excuse me, let's not get carried away
If
here.
anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Interrupting all kinds of conversations.
Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
She's open.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
At least in my experience, that's not really how these types of off-again, on-again relationships happen. Ah. Right. Yeah, we'll see.
Folks, I have to once again...
If he has the fishbowl, I'll be so
defend
happy.
myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, a.k.a. the Scorpion.
Mac Gargan.
As I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Yeah, some backstory on the Scorpion. Which, I don't even know if Scorpion shows up in this, but that would be cool. Okay, let's finally take the side mission. I just wanted to listen to JJJ. Hello? I pressed triangle. Are you speaking?
okay, ma'am?
Okay.
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble.
Rodrigo.
He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on. Detox center's not far. Carmen just sent me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find him.
That is very interesting, Zizou. I don't... Yeah, Zizou. I was gonna say, Zizou hasn't been, pictured in any Spider-Man movie so far. And, while that is definitely true, I was intending to say Scorpion. But, you know, they also always do those cameo appearances. Like, this guy is Matt Gargan. But then never show him in an actual villain role.
He's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend.
How does he
Take a
know?
photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold anything back.
Why would I? If that
That angle. Need to get it straight on.
Give me the plan, but it won't.
Just what I needed.
Much better.
Very nice. Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this, and I leaked the photo.
Alright. Oh well.
Plans. This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you.
But I would love to
Does this
see
woman look familiar?
Scorpion actually represented.
Seen her. What were they talking about?
Can I
Sounds
be
like she's
on the
blackmailing him.
top of the
She mentioned
taxi?
something about plans.
That'd be fun.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch.
Right. Yeah, I mean, hopefully that's the way it is. Like,
Another victim or an
on the
accomplice?
payroll for
I need
multiple
a photo.
movies.
No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah.
Took you long enough.
Got it.
Yeah. As soon as he saw the photo, he fell in line.
Dude always was a sucker.
Yeah.
Supposed to be happy. Let's see the plans.
Part of it, but not focused on. Or they could pull like a Sinister Six type thing. Like, people have been wanting, well, specifically directors, have been wanting to do a Sinister Six movie forever.
I've got to follow him.
And that's been in development hell for decades. Hi. I just wanted to see what would happen. Nothing really happens.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Without getting too close.
Hey, can you help me get something to eat?
No.
Wow. Can't believe I'm feet away from the guy who took down Wilson Fisk. Just, wow.
He'll spot me in the subway. Need to track him from up here. Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Exactly. You need a whole lead up. Basically like the Avengers, but for the villains of the show. Which again is what the DC tried to do. The DC.
Blackmailer met some guy under the High Line.
Tried to do with Suicide Squad.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison
And yeah,
years ago.
nobody cares about these people.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the main things in building a cohesive storyline, or any type of production that has a story associated with it, is actually character motivations.
End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit and wait for him to get out.
They don't have good ones. Your story is toast no matter how much effort you put into the rest of it.
He's heading for that office building.
Kind of like Black Panther. That's how I feel about it. What am I doing here? Oh yeah. Follow him up the elevator. Whoa. Suicide Squad 2? That'd be quite surprising. Yeah, I saw that. They fired James Gunn, the creator of the cinematic Guardians of the Galaxy. It's crazy. Well, if that works. Whatever.
It's practically a kid.
Wait. Bad guys out here? Yeah, if James Gunn is on the job, it might be a worthwhile investment. Might make something out of the pieces.
I have all the
broken, shattered pieces of Suicide Squad. That was easy.
What the hell? Spiderman!
Big time event!
Here's your stuff!
Hurry! Oh. That's never happened.
Long time no see. That's just rude.
But we're best character development in comic book movies. Oh crap, I was late. But I did it. Because it's a story mission. It's easier than usual. I don't know. I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok. Whoa! Which is like the main one people talk about in terms of the development of Thor as a character. So, yeah. I can't really speak to that.
I love it when a plan falls apart.
Now.
Hey, Carmen.
Don't be angry.
Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just...
What is my address? I don't know if I want to leak that on the internet.
Especially if you'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
Especially if you're going to do that with that knowledge.
He needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Needs to be afraid of Zissou with a knife. But yeah, for whatever reason, I got skipped. I skipped it. One of those things, you know, you're really into watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then, you know, you watch, well, to be honest, what actually happened was, I was kind of bored with the Marvel movies. Like, the last Thor movie, of course, that was done was The Dark World, and I kind of hated Dark World. There were some really fun parts to it, but there were so many weird choices. It was so stupid, I was like, okay, I'm not so interested. But yeah. And then one of those friends, yeah, exactly. The world of poop. One of those friends of mine was like, yeah, Thor Ragnarok was not that good. It was basically just a comedy movie. And I was like, oh, okay. Basically the opposite of The Dark World, which I wouldn't mind, but at the same time, I'm not really into the whole... I haven't been into the whole comic relief side of the Marvel movies that much. I mean, that's a big part of the Marvel movies. But yeah, I generally haven't really enjoyed the comedy of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So when I heard that Ragnarok was really funny, I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Okay, oh well. I should probably not trust the friend who actually didn't like, Civil War or, what was it? Winter Soldier. I shouldn't really trust his ideas on Marvel movies. Flight of the Conchords, or Taika Waititi? I have not. No. No, sir. Negative. Kind of funny, I don't really have anything else to do in this map. Just story missions. Like 3 in a row. With nothing else in between. But why do you ask, Zissou? What does Flight of the Conchords and Taika Waititi have in common with Thor Ragnarok? I never really looked at the moon. It's not a very large moon, it's just basically a light source in this game. First is New Zealand folk comedy duo, and the second is an actor-director from New Zealand who often works with Flight of the Conchords and directed Thor Ragnarok. Gotcha. Okay. Ah! Flight of the Conchords. So I should watch that. A.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Particular brand of comedy that is different from other Marvel movies or American movies. And he brought that over into Thor Ragnarok. Bagel sandwich, or just bagel. I love the passage of time shots, like loading screens in this game. I'll try it out, and I would love to do a YouTube video about it. Was there anything else that you wanted to see me do a video on? Gotcha. That'd be interesting to see. Like, what the difference is in terms of the comedic element. Science stuff. And, of course, he doesn't even respond.
You guys holding up all right?
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
What we do in the shadows.
She's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
Haven't seen that either.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
Just full of recommendations. Oh yes, that's the one that you recommended. Right. And yeah. Totally forgot about it. Interesting. So you're a fan of his then, I take it. What with Thor Ragnarok, and What We Do in the Shadows, two things that you highly recommended, like 2 out of 3. You would also recommend, most likely. The Mask of Zorro. Or the green one. Ugh.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting.
Incriminating evidence.
Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years.
Uh-huh.
This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Akuma.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me.
Yeah. I mean, missing an eye is a pretty big, tip-off that something big went down.
It could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
I also, you know, wanted to actually see that movie just for Goldblum. Never got around to it.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
This is cell phone talking
he
speed.
just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Can't jump over this.
I could patch these shoes. They'll last a while.
Can't vault over this, can I?
Looks like May's not in yet.
I don't think there's anything important in here, but there's definitely backstory.
Miss you.
That's Uncle Ben. Right. Yeah. Basically, Goldblum being himself is all that I ask. Anything more than that is just extra. I love him. Love that man. Once again, what is the deal with these, like,
Man, was I ever a dork.
Real life photos.
Well, we all have an awkward phase.
Mine has lasted my entire
Someone's into
life.
horses. Wasn't everybody at some point? Wish May would take some of this down. It's
I wasn't.
embarrassing.
How was Peter making Spider-Man
Honest, I was not.
art when before he was Spider-Man?
But I'm sure it looks good to May.
Oh, speaking of new Spider-Man stuff, I can't remember what it's called, but the Miles Morales Spider-Man
So,
film
I got the job.
with all the other Spider-Men.
People know that when she says something, she means it.
I mean, there are certain ones that are like, oh, that's just a model from real life. Like these. These are all real life people. Into the Spider-Verse, yes. The Spider-Verse, that's what I'm talking about. Why do they need to stand out this much? I mean, they stand out, that's true. Yeah, that's one I'm actually looking forward to seeing. Because the whole Spider-Verse thing, story arc that happens in the comics and in the, it happened in the Spider-Man animated series, which is what I watched, like 99% of. I'm sure there are some episodes I haven't seen of it, but it was fantastic as a story. And
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Just a genius idea to have multiple different Spider-Men from different IPs coming together in a, like, dimension-bending story. Really plays on what we're talking about, which is character development. Okay. Very well, Zissou. That'd be nice. I'd like to be healed more. What can I get? These things. Long-range scanner, combat analyzer. Perfect dodge. That would actually be pretty nice. I have no shortage of materials. No, I don't really want it. I'll get it. Enemies take longer to detect you in stealth. I don't really need that now. This would also be interesting. We'll use it for a while. I don't think there's really that much of benefit to having a tanky build in this game. It makes sense because you're Spider-Man, for heaven's sake, but it kind of limits the options of the player to not have the option to go for a tanky style of gameplay. Just basically Spider-Man gameplay, which is great. I would like the Defender, thank you. I keep trying to use this skill, but I don't have it, so I can't use it. Ah, yes. Do you have to do the side mission in order to continue the main mission? And why is it called a side mission? Why isn't it just called a main mission? I do not understand. This is as far zoomed out as I can possibly be. I think that is actually the case. This side mission is necessary to completing the game. And what's a side mission about it?
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
I know.
Uh-oh. You there. You need... Ow.
I better be more careful with my adoring public. Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just... I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting
Spider
to become
crisis
a
coming
pattern.
through.
Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
How did I lose track of time? You are Spider-Man. That is quite a while away. Not yet, Zissou. I guess I could have if I sped it up to like 35 times speed. But I did some swinging as Spider-Man. Is that spice? Cracked a couple of jokes. Listen to Otto Octavius say things. Surprising amount of dialogue, all in one little tiny amount of time. It's probably not gonna happen very soon. I'll try to get there as quickly as possible. It's basically across the map, and we'll see how quickly you can get there. It's already been like a couple of minutes that I've been swinging. This map is quite large. We are very close. Okay. Got stuck to a wall accidentally. This game can be clumsy with its movement. Hi. Side mission time.
Oh, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter from those muggers.
Oh, yeah.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry. Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe.
I love you can just walk around
There. I should swing by and see what's going on.
while talking to people. Like, what?
Sorry about that.
How much of a jerk are you? I also love running through crowds. Disturbing people. But my back is starting to hurt from all of this web swinging, all of this superheroing. I probably will end the stream after I finish this signed mission. not getting that late for me and my particular way of life.
There's the theater and the crime scene. I better find out what
Don't
happened.
get run over by a train, Peter. Where's the theater? Oh, yes.
Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
You're welcome.
Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
Mm-hmm. I have, yeah. They're, like, sometimes they're extremely on point.
Right. On my
But
way
there's
now.
always something really uncanny about the faces. It's just
that way.
completely unavoidable.
Thanks. Got a little turned around.
Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Could be the chameleon again. I've got to pick up his trail.
Parkour! Wait, I can actually read these. Eh. Shocker's suit is a little crazy, but it sets it apart from the comic. Who runs Masked Gang? Osborn refuses more debates. ESU tuition hike, transit strike, trucker violates parole, robs bank. One thing I dislike about this game, I guess, there's not many things and not very much, not very...
It does smell like there was a fire in this direction.
I don't really dislike them, but Shocker's boss battle,
The fire damage. Looks like it got put out quickly.
or at least the chase, is extremely short. You run into him twice,
I can't thank you enough for saving my
that's
friend
it.
from the fire. I thought she was dead.
Kinda
My
sad.
pleasure. Look, I want to make sure everyone's safe, but the smoke kind of got to me. Do you remember where I went next?
Sorry, I was helping my friend. I think you went back up there.
Thanks. Give your friend my best.
Yeah, 30-degree
Spider-Man is,
burns.
helping people.
30
What
degree.
he's doing is dangerous. I've got to find him.
Amazing that guy was able to do this.
Behind.
Oh yeah, this thing.
He used the fire escape. Guess he couldn't copy my web shooters.
Hey, Spidey, what'd you do with that fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
Irresponsible Spidey. Good thing I have X-ray vision. Unknown substance.
What type of suppressant is in this?
Oh boy. Should I skip this or not? This should be easy. Story ones always are. Yeah. Ammonium dihydrogen
Standard.
phosphate.
And easy to track. He got fire suppressant on him.
Science!
Using my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking normally. No webs, no powers. Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
No, quick thinking with that extinguisher, Spidey.
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
I already picked it up, Spider-Man. Oh, wow. Yet again, Spider-Man's powers and technological prowess
You okay?
are exceeding most things that he's usually able to do. $75 XP, yay. Ah! Oh wait, what does this say? Wow, spiders are mean.
I know, I'm a jerk. That guy looks like he's been in a fight. Maybe he knows something.
Oh.
Come on, man, lay off. I told you everything. The deal's going down on the roof. No lie.
Right, just... you stay out of trouble.
I came to beat you up again.
I'm not too late.
I should probably be using these. That's what they want me to do. Oh well. I guess I'm falling down this apartment building. Okay.
My doppelganger's got some skills. And he left the drugs. Seems like his intentions are good, even if his methods are nuts. The police will handle the cleanup. Counterfeit Spidey must have gone down the other fire escape. This one will need painkillers for a few days, but should be fine.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
He's a good fighter.
Knocked out, but breathing. That's him. People seem to like him.
No gloves.
Yeah, I mean me. I mean, this is weird.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man!
Not anymore, you're not.
Time to even the odds a little.
Oh yeah. I have to hand it to him, even though there are quick time events, which I hate. They utilize them very interestingly.
Miss a chance to team up with the real Spider-Man?
No way! You know how to fight.
Black belt. Chikara Dojo.
Ow. Chikara. Chikara means power.
Like me, you inherit my enemies, and I've got a lot of enemies.
Very simple.
Look out! More of them!
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest.
Come on, get to that wall. There you go. Thank you. Ow. No one deserves this. Oh, wait. There we go. Yay, I disarmed him. I feel so accomplished. That's a lot of force for such a far toss.
There's a feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
I didn't remember, so many of these guys being here now. Yeah. Oh, I just stood for that one. I won't stand for it anymore.
Oh! Hi, I'll finish him off.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Good grief, that was close. Look at that guy, just standing in midair. Oh, it's good. It's classic glitch. I know. That was clutch, as they say. What? This guy. Don't you know I have the reflexes of a spider? I mean, most spiders I've run into didn't have that great of reflexes. At least not the ones I killed.
That was intense. How do you do it?
One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the right place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I
That was
get that now.
smooth talker.
Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call.
References.
Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
You don't need a costume to make a difference. You just need superpowers. Well, that's why you need to watch My Hero Academia. Teaches you that in the first, like, 4 episodes. Now, the main character doesn't have any superpowers and is very sad about that, because 80% of the population has superpowers. And then he runs into his own hero, who is, of course, super. And then he gives him that little lecture, that you don't have to be a superhero in order to be heroic.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a
But then, of course, he gets superhero powers in, like, the 5th episode.
I speak. Sometimes it hurts, but it's
Kind of renders it a little bit mute.
And the
Moot.
is not quiet.
Where am I going now? Oh yeah, main mission.
It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline.
Very poetic.
But Spider-Man, you are not safe. None of us are.
He's right though. Safety is an illusion that we tell ourselves exists to go to bed at night. Of course, all that matters is peace of mind. If you have peace of mind, even in the harshest of circumstances, you will be able to respond correctly. And also, if you have, training, that helps. I can never tell whether the point zips are actually faster than the regular web swings. It seems like they are, but it may not be the case. That's an eyeball. I don't know what that's a reference to, but there are multiple eyeballs all over the world here in Manhattan. Oh, the swing is so satisfying. How to get this? I don't know, but that's very picturesque. Or dressed. I haven't found that many secret photo op points. But I know they're out there. There are 50 of them. I want to find them all. I love how all the webs all attached to logical places. Something that's never been capable before with technology, or at least in a Spider-Man game. Never has that been actually done with any correctness. I always get a little scared whenever those black loading screens come up, because there's not always a black loading screen. Sometimes there's Spidey swinging loading screen. Sometimes there's a Spidey sitting loading screen. Sometimes there's a, city burning to dusk loading screen.
Work just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and
yes.
Hey, this is my favorite part of the story.
What do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment.
Which is why it's a safety hazard.
Office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
It's Norman.
Norman!
Norman,
Wouldn't
what
it,
do you
though?
think you're doing?
Proper shame.
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Look at this guy.
For your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
That lady looks far too nefarious herself. Here's my villainous assistant.
They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Pizza delivery boy. Day to remember. Complete.
Wish I could do something to help.
Level up!
Call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Research stations.
I'll think of something.
Oh my goodness. Okay, where are we? Said there was a research station nearby. All I see is the main mission. Oh, that is it. Okay, well, I am afraid I must now cut the stream short. Actually, this is exactly how far I was going to go. How do you unsubscribe from him? It is actually kind of... I love them. But his... For a stream, his, interferences are actually kind of annoying.
But what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Anyway, you can listen to those if you play the game yourself. So, I must go. I must sleep. I must make sure my body is in pristine condition. So, thank you for joining me, Zissou in particular, and anyone else watching the VODs. God bless. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then. Goodbye.